Why is this song so long when it's just industrial ambience? Industrial ambience like a train or a car park. It's 3 minutes and 8 seconds long. I like the songs that sound like you're lost at the train yard. That one's really cool. Also, I resplit my audio. I found out that there's a new beta thing in OBS. I was messing around in OBS today. I found out that there was a new beta thing where you can detect audio separately, like based on what source it's coming from, and then that'll split that automatically. So I redid some of my audio settings in OBS. And one of the guides that I was using to help me along in this process told me to change some settings in OBS, which I did. And then as soon as I was like, oh boy, oh cool. I was like, yay, I set this up. I set it up well before stream. Everything looks great. All the audio channels are separate. Everything is cool. So ready to stream tonight. And I press go live at the regular time. And then it says that there's an encoding error, and to check the logs for what that means, which is not a great sign. And I don't really remember what settings I messed with, so I had to fiddle around for a few minutes to try and get it to work. But thankfully, I ended up being able to go live, which is good. Also, it looks like the bitrate problems solved themselves at the start of the stream. I know sometimes things can be a little dicey when you're first establishing your connection. Bitrate can be a little wonky here and there, but everything's good, everything's cool, everything's working right now. They are still separate, yes, but there's something. Maybe I think I might have done something wrong. I think I might have like clicked some things and like messed with some stuff that I shouldn't have, because there was this part in the video and it's like, you probably shouldn't change any of these settings. And I was like, yeah, but then I was like, oh, I should change my settings to look like their settings. So I changed the settings and then it didn't work. And then I changed them back and it started working. So that's pretty good. But yes, hello. Hi, everybody. It's going to be a pretty quick stream today. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, but I feel bad because we had a sponsor and I kept pushing it back, because originally I was going to do it on Saturday, and then I was like, oh wait, I have the collab with Mint and it would be rude to do a sponsor while you're doing a collab, right? Like, oh, by the way, I'm doing a sponsor during this collab and I'm getting paid for it and you're not. That seems like it would be pretty rude to do. So I pushed it back to Sunday, and then I was like, actually on Sunday I'm feeling really, really burnt out. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming today at all. And they were like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool. So I pushed it back again to Monday, and then I was like, wait, actually Monday is my anniversary and I don't want to do a sponsored stream on my anniversary. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel good. So then I have pushed it back to today, and they were very gracious and very patient and very nice. I'm also worried because the audio splitting thing, I don't know if it's actually going to work, so I don't want to play any copyrighted music just in case. Let's like put on some of the best nondescript royalty-free elevator music just to make sure that nobody gets upset at me. Because normally I don't have to give a fuck. I don't care if they take like the 30 cents of ad revenue or whatever from my stream, and I don't upload my VODs to YouTube, even though I probably should, so I don't really have to worry about a copyright claim or whatever. I'm doing a review on the Geek Bar 11 days ago. The old woman with her vape. Yes, we're sponsored by Factor today. If you don't know, they're the people who basically send you a vacuum sealed bag of food that you have to just heat up in a sous vide, or just boiling it or microwaving it, basically equivalent to bachelor chow but higher quality. So thank you again to the sponsors for that today. We'll be looking at it a little bit later. Yeah, the meal kit people. It's like HelloFresh, but you don't even have to cook. which is nice. You literally don't even have to get out a knife or cook or put things in a pan. You just have to heat it up, which is convenient. Even better, even better. I love slappa. Bag lunch. Yeah, it's like a meal kit, but it's already pre-done. Everything's already pre-done for you. Okay. Okay. DJ, best royalty-free music. Best royalty-free music. No copyright. Nintendo music is like so copyrighted. They will actually get so angry at you if you have Nintendo music in the background of your videos. Yeah, okay, this one says Twitch stream safe background music. Sure. Wait, I have a song! Wait, hold on a second. I have a BGM. I have a BGM that was commissioned by me for my exclusive use. This is the perfect time to pull that fucker out. I literally never use it. I, in fact, have 2 BGMs. I have not only one bespoke BGM. I have, in fact, 2 that I have commissioned that I never use for anything because I always am playing music that I don't own. Dentalian Demon King, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. How was your stream today? Only Common Man music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you guys heard the BGM before? I have 2. This is not the one that was made by Aethel. This was made by another VTuber that is not a VTuber anymore. I think they just, I don't even know what they do. I don't know if they're like still around in any meaningful capacity online. And I think that they might have changed their handle and I don't remember what it is. I don't know why they would do that. Maybe they were trying to run away. They draw now. Oh, that's nice. That's good. They're an art streamer now. That's a beautiful thing. No way, no way. It's a bespoke custom BGM made just for me. I have bad news for you guys, which is that I ordered DoorDash today, and whoever delivered the food was hotboxing so intensely that everything was weed smell soaked and saturated. And that was a really interesting experience for me. And then I started getting paranoid as I started eating. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Is this going to do something to me? And for legal reasons, because we're sponsored, I'm going to go ahead and say that it didn't do anything. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say that it didn't do anything and that we're great right now and that I'm great and that nothing is bad. Extremely unlikely. You fucking say that. I didn't believe that getting secondhand high was real until I went to Vegas with Mint and Mimi and Tob, and they would smoke and I would be like, oh, I would like to abstain because weed makes me scared. And then I would just sit outside with them and then I got high. I don't know what to say. I would sit around them. It was the aura. It was the aura of the 3 biggest weed smokers I know. That forced me to get high, essentially. It was like peer pressure, but a physical thing. Like, I didn't even take a hit. I didn't even do any marijuana, and yet it just happened. If you stand next to someone, not from a bag, but what if they were like, dude, we're gonna put an edible in the bag. We're gonna rub weed oil all over the bag and the straw as a joke. Wouldn't that be so funny? Dude, it's Halloween. Let's start putting loose gummies in kids' Halloween candy bags. It's shaped like a pot leaf. There's no way they'll ever know what it is. Not only is it shaped like a pot leaf, but it smells like a skunk. How could anyone be stupid enough to eat a weed gummy by accident? Unless you were already kind of high, like that one Ted Nivison video where he said that he was high and there was a table of food at the place where he was, and they had a bunch of candy and they had a bunch of regular food, and he was like, oh, cool, Nerds Rope, and then he ate like an entire Nerds Rope, and then they were like, bro, are you gonna be okay? And he was like, what do you mean, good sir? And they were like, that was a 400 milligram edible. And then he had the worst night of his life. I'm not allowed to glorify the use of marijuana. So I'm here to tell you, don't smoke. It's bad for you, okay? Weed is bad for you. Don't do it. It makes you scared. It will ruin your life. You're gonna get peer pressured into being a couch potato who only eats cereal all day. Weed is scary. You're taking a hit at my behest. It is scary. I do wonder, for all of the people in the community who do frequently imbibe in marijuana, you had 12 500 milligram edibles in one night on accident. Are you still high? Is that the forever weed? Is that the weed that makes you high forever? Holy fuck. That is death. That's scary. That's scary. That is the weed. That is the weed that makes you high forever. They smoke the weed and it brings out their cowardice. It is scary. Weed is scary. Weed like gives you anxiety. Also, Aquasaber, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back for 11 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it a lot. And Wiseman, thank you for the resub as well. Welcome back for 21 months. That's almost 2 cool years, brother. Can you believe it? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Also, Blitzcrank Q, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry that you probably either currently play League of Legends or have played League of Legends in the past, and that's why your name is that. Hopefully you're not in remission right now. Hopefully you've managed to kick the habit for good and you just haven't changed your Twitch name. But if you have not and you are still playing League of Legends, then I'm sorry. You just like the robot. That's so based. I'm so glad that you are not among the cursed. Man, I wish that Monster Hunter Wilds beta was it, because it's so ass. It's so ass that the beta is only on PS5, because the PC version is just gonna be better. The PC version is just gonna be better, and I don't want to have to spend, what is it, 60 or 70 bucks? I don't know if Capcom has transitioned to the $70 for a AAA title yet, or if it's just like Konami and all those other fuckers. And you know what else? Can I tell you guys a secret? Yesterday, we were supposed to do Monopoly, but then Giga had a sponsored stream that she had to go and do, you know. Respect. Get on that hustle grind set. Love it. Love to hear it. So we played Uno instead, but I already paid for Monopoly, and the Ubisoft storefront was number 1, broken, number 2, absolute dog shit, and I had to pay for Monopoly with Venmo, like I was exchanging money for less than above the board services, one might say, which was insane. I didn't even know you could fucking buy digital goods with Venmo. I was freaking out because I was like, fuck, I can't get the game. What the hell? What's gonna happen? And I was reading like their help section, and they were like, it may take up to 24 hours for goods to show up in your account. And I was like, brother, what the fuck is taking 24 hours for a digital good to appear on my account? That does not make any sense. And that's Ubisoft tier service, brother. I am so glad that everybody hates Ubisoft now, because I have never liked anything that Ubisoft has done. The only thing that I have liked that Ubisoft has done is Beyond Good and Evil, the first one. And there are a few games that they've published that are okay, but like, I've never liked Far Cry. I've never liked Assassin's Creed. I've never liked the gamer games that they've done. It's never been my shtick. And so I'm so glad that now everybody is very anti-Ubisoft, because they're so dog water. They're absolutely so dog water. Rayman was awesome, and they don't do it no more. When did Rayman Legends come out? There was Rayman Origins and then Rayman Legends, and those were both really, really good. I love the sound design in Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends. How they had like the little musical sections in each stage, and there was the little guys, and it would be like ba 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 Good music. And every stage was like music themed, and there were like little jumpy platforms that were like drums and stuff. Yeah, Prince of Persia was good, but again, they don't do that shit no more. They don't do that shit no more. They don't make video games no more. Also, Jazahal VT, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Is Rayman Origins a remake? No, it is not. The original Rayman games were 3D platformer games. In a similar vein to like Banjo-Kazooie or Conker's Bad Fur Day, kind of. Or Croc 3D. It was one of those Mario 64 competitors that arose from Mario 64 kind of defining the genre of 3D platformers, you know? And it was pretty good. The first Rayman games that were on the PlayStation were pretty good from what I've heard. I haven't played any of them myself. Crash Bandicoot's like a very slight offshoot of that, because you run away from the camera, or do you run towards the camera in Crash Bandicoot? I don't remember what it was. And now Naughty Dog makes like TV shows instead of video games anymore. They make The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2, which is a video game that is a miserable slog of trying to hammer in a point that you could have gotten without making the game as miserable as you did, which is that revenge isn't worth it. I feel like, you know, correct me if I'm wrong here, tonally, I would say that The Last of Us 2 and Joker 2 they're so similar. They're like brothers. They're like at least cousins. Tonally, Last of Us 2 and Joker 2 are like, they're like cousins. They're like sister cities in my mind palace. Yeah, this story could have been an email. This meeting could have been an email. Sony only makes The Last of Us now. Yeah, dude. Are you, what was that one? There was a meme that came out. It was like, what are you? Are you an ancient gamer, a new gamer, old school gamer, ancient gamer, or prehistoric gamer? And it was like new school gamer is The Last of Us HD. Old school gamer is The Last of Us 2. And then there was like another re-release of The Last of Us. And then there was like the original Last of Us. I didn't even play the first one. I didn't even play the first Last of Us. That was like one of those gamer games that everyone was like, bro, video games can have compelling stories, you know? Video games can have a compelling story. That was the one that, like, you know, got all of the, like, the Westoids onto it, even though there had been, like, long-form JRPGs and stuff that had pretty compelling stories for a long time. All of the normals and, like, people's dads who just played Call of Duty and FIFA were like, oh my god, you can tell a story through this medium? That's fucking crazy! I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's good. I like the setting a lot. I really like the setting a lot for The Last of Us, but in terms of like things that are like feel narratively similar to the way that The Last of Us was, I was more on that Walking Dead train. The original Walking Dead point and click series done by Telltale. That first season was really, really good. And then season 2 was less good, and then I did not even bother with season 3. Season 3 was coming out in a very tumultuous time for Telltale Games because they had like declared bankruptcy and they were going under, and then like there was some weird stuff, like the games were still coming out but they declared bankruptcy, so I was like, what's going on here, guys? I did hear also that Tales from the Borderlands is unironically like the best piece of Borderlands media to come out story-wise. Like Borderlands 2 is fine, but it's like a time capsule. It is like the most, when did that game come out? 2011? It is like the most 2011, 2012 video game to have ever been released. Like every single like dated meme, dated reference, like out of touch cultural milestone referenced in Borderlands 2 is like a pure time capsule. If you wanted to perfectly describe to somebody what it was like being alive and being on the internet circa 2011, you should tell them to play Borderlands 2. It's ultra millennial. I don't want to be rude, but it's not. I don't know. It's been so long since I've played Borderlands 2. I genuinely am curious to see if I would still find anything in that game funny. There would probably be at least a few things that I would find funny, perhaps. What I remember, Tiny Tina's assault on the keep, the Dungeons and Dragons DLC was actually very, very good from my memory. Like, it was written well, it was funny. It like wasn't just, there were pop culture references, of course there were, it was a Borderlands thing, but there weren't so many pop culture references that it felt inundated. It was like, it was interesting. You know, they had like enough original stuff that you were like, okay, sure, yeah, this is fun. You know, it was a great expansion. It was so good, in fact, that they made a spin-off game that is set in the same universe, like the same Dungeons and Dragons universe, and that it's actually like the best Borderlands thing again to come out in a really long time, because Borderlands 3 is dog shit. And the best thing that anyone has ever done is release a mod for Borderlands 3 which removes all of the dialogue and all of the voice lines from the game, because all of the characters are so insufferable. It ruins characters that were likable in the other games. The main villains, who are speaking for like 65 to 70% of the game, if not more, because they were just so in love with these characters, and they were so annoyingly insufferable. It was so annoying. It was so bad. Because they were like, it was like the whole, it was such a one-note thing of being like, guys, aren't streamers bad? Aren't streamers weird? It's not even a mod, it's deleting one file. Well, I mean, I feel like someone who was working at Gearbox had us in mind when they were making that. And like all of the characters are like, so, it's so weird. Isn't it weird that like Borderlands tried to be like woke, for lack of a better term? They would like ban people on the forums for not referring to Flack as they, them, and yet Randy Pitchford is the CEO. Actual real misogynist Randy Pitchford is the CEO of Gearbox. Very curious. Very, very curious. Scratch his chin. I know, it's weird. It's weird that they did that. Randy Pitchford's such a dickhead. And you know what? Games media was better. Games media was better when it was on the TV. I miss those days. I miss those days back when we had a G4 TV with Olivia Munn and whatever that other guy's name was. Yeah, Dark Souls was like, that was like such an interesting era of gaming. Like, the internet was still like pretty new, but like it was sort of on the horizon that it was going to be encapsulating everything that everybody was doing, you know, not like 2006 when it was still like pretty new and mostly the domain of like niche subcultures and hobbyists, but getting into like the 2011 to like 2014 era when it was just like people flooding onto, you know, Twitter and other social media websites and everything getting super accessible, hyper accessible, so many people coming into all these different spaces. It was an interesting time to be sure. The easiest game ever. Game journalists unlock the cheat code of this game is hard. What do I compare it to? Yeah, exactly. They say this is like the Dark Souls of blank. This game is like the Dark Souls of MMORPGs. This game is like the Dark Souls of platformers. Salt and Sanctuary is kind of like Dark Souls if you really think about it. This is like the Dark Souls of... They do need a better term for, like, describing a game that's difficult. They do need a better term. You know what? They need a better term for describing games that are difficult, and they need a better term for Metroidvanias, because Castlevania and Metroid aren't really that relevant to that genre anymore. Hollow Knight likes? I don't know. Collect and Go Back. That was mine. That was the one that I coined, but I don't think that that one's very good. The Lies of P of Dark Souls. I love how much Lies of P steals from Dark Souls. Because all of the most Dark Souls-like games do not scratch the same itch for me. They don't feel similar enough to me that I wouldn't rather just play, you know, Dark Souls or Bloodborne or whatever again, right? But Lies of P actually manages to feel good enough and close enough to a true Souls-like game that I actually want to go back and play it in the same way. Zelda-vania? What do you mean? Because, I mean... but Zelda's, like, different. Because Zelda, like, starts with that game design philosophy of you start with a world, and then you collect more things and more powers, and it opens up. And then you can go back and do other things. But you get, like, an item in a temple, and then you use that item to complete that temple, and then you can go back and do some other slight things. It feels different than a Metroidvania style of thing, where it's like, oh, I got the screw attack. I can go do this now. I got the grapple beam. I can go back to do this thing that I needed to do with the grapple beam. Search action, Collect and Go Back. Search action, I think that was one that people had coined for that genre of game. Zelda 2 is a Zelda-vania. Yeah, and Zelda doesn't typically have the platforming elements. Even Zelda 2 doesn't really have platforming elements. You can jump and stuff and do the down thrust, but even then there's not like a lot of platforming elements. Platforming is like one of the main gameplay elements of a Metroidvania, I would say. You know? Nosferatu likes. Yeah, exactly. Collect and forget what you're doing if you stop playing. Collect, and if you stop playing the game for even a week, you will not remember any of the items you have or any of the locations on the map where you need to go back and use those items to unlock anything. You might as well just restart. That's also a problem I have with a lot of JRPGs, particularly traditional JRPGs, where if you stop the game for even like a week, you'll be like, oh fuck, what was I doing? Where was I going? A random NPC in a town told me to travel to the mountains to the west, and I just completely forgot because I didn't write a note down. I didn't lock it into my mind palace, and now I'm just completely lost, and I don't even remember what part of the game I'm at, so I can't even look up a fucking guide, bro. It's so bad. That happened to me in Bravely Second. I never beat Bravely Second because I took a week-long break. And then I was like, wait, shit, where am I going? What am I supposed to be doing? Who are any of these people? What are any of these characters? What did I last do? What the hell? But yeah. Yeah, you just have to restart. And like with a JRPG, it's such a long game. It's such a long time commitment. You're like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You're telling me I gotta dedicate another 50 hours to this shit just to remember what I was doing? Bravely Second. Yeah, Bravely Second, which is the sequel to Bravely Default. Bravely Second is like Final Fantasy X-2, and Bravely Default 2 is like Final Fantasy like 11 or Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, exact, because there's Bravely Default, and then there's Bravely Second, and then there's Bravely Default 2. The most accurate analog would be Bravely Second is like Final Fantasy X-2, or Final Fantasy XIII-2, or Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns, or Final Fantasy IV The After Years, or Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, or Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, or were those the only 7 spin-offs? Was Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core? And then there's 7 Remake, and then there's 7 Remake Rebirth. Why does Japan like Lightning so much? I think it's because her character archetype is one that isn't really a thing in Western media. Same with Yuna from Final Fantasy X. She's a pretty popular character in Japan, but her character archetype isn't really a thing in Western media as much as it is in like Eastern Japanese media, because Yuna's whole character arc and Lightning's whole character is like this archetype where it's somebody who takes on like a great burden for someone else and bears it without like showing any emotion, right? Like Yuna takes on all of the, you know, fear and loneliness and all of that and everything for Spira, but she still, you know, carries a smile on her face, and she tries to be strong for people when they can't be strong for themselves. And Lightning is sort of a similar archetype, which is like pretty popular in Japan. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, I guess Akiha Tono in Tsukihime. I haven't read Tsukihime. People die and Yuna dances, man. Buckaroo Banzai's Quest. Kachi. Celtic is a beautiful language. Yuna's was better told than Lightning. Yeah, I mean, also, I think a big problem with Final Fantasy XIII just from the get-go is that 13 takes place in the universe of Final Fantasy Type 0. And Final Fantasy Type 0 is the game that does all of the world building for the universe that 13 takes place in, right? All of the establishing, like, what's Cocoon? What's a Fal'Cie? What's a l'Cie? What's this? Why is this universe like this? Why is everybody a child? That doesn't make any sense. All of that is explained in Final Fantasy Type 0. And then in 13, because Type 0 never came out in the West, all the Western players were like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? What is going on? Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Type 0 was... Yes. Yes. Type 0 was in the same universe as Final Fantasy 13. This is the first time I've heard about Type 0. That's what I'm saying, bro! That's what I'm saying! They did like an HD re-release of it in like 2015, 2016, and it came out in the West finally, but the damage had already been done. Everybody hated Final Fantasy 13. There's a weird part of me that likes Final Fantasy 13. It's not great. Like, I wouldn't put it in my top 5 or really even maybe, I mean, probably I would put it in like top 10 Final Fantasy games. Definitely not top 5. But it would probably eke in at like 8 or 9 in a top 10 Final Fantasy game. For me, Hallway Simulator. The music is great, though. The music is good. The combat system is fun. It's a very visually impressive game. I like the paradigm system. I think it's interesting. I like a lot of the character designs in the game. Even if you don't like Lightning, you gotta admit that Fang and Vanille are very, very cute. All right? This cannot be denied. You cannot deny that Vanille and Fang are both lovely, lovely character designs. Yeah, and Hope sucks. Cid reigns. Cid is also a very good design. I really like the Cid design in Final Fantasy 13. I hate real. And Saz! Saz is great. Saz, Fang, and Vanille are both all wonderful, wonderful, excellent characters and character designs. Saz is a good guy. Saz is a good guy. He just wants to be there for his son. He's got a little chocobo that lives in his hair, and that's cute. That's cute. I like that. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, and the Eidolon designs from 13 are pretty cool. How they have like the Transformers quality where they go from like a vehicle mode to like monster mode, I think is a really, really cool design element. Shiva has one of the best iteration designs in Final Fantasy 13. For sure. Like that the fact that it's two ladies and they turn into a motorcycle, that's awesome. That's fucking cool, man. Hope's chest summon doesn't make any sense. Hope sucks. Nobody likes Hope. I'm pretty sure even in Japan, literally nobody likes Hope anyways. He sucks. The Alexander design is confusing and bad and stupid. It's not good. It's worse than Final Fantasy IX's. It's worse than all of the other iterations of Alexander. It's a shame because Alexander is a really cool summon. The Odin design from 13 is cool. It's fine. I think the you know, vehicle form just being a horse makes sense, even if it is a little uninteresting compared to Ifrit being like a race car and Shiva being a motorcycle. Alex in 9 was cool. Alexander in 9 was really cool, man. How do you ruin a castle that is also a robot? Fucking Kingdom Hearts looking ash. Tons of the summons are recurring. Yeah. Most of them are in multiple games. Carbuncle started out in Final Fantasy V as an enemy, and he had Nikes on. It's like, okay, he's a freaky little goblin, but then he also had crazy shoes on. Is Kingdom Hearts a kid's game? Kingdom Hearts is not a kid's game. It is a game for people who are aged 11 to 17. If you played the first Kingdom Hearts game that you played when you were age 11 to 17, it is probably a foundational series for you, and it is likely that you are locked in, perhaps for life. All right? I think that's the perfect time. Any of those ages, and then you're going to be locked in for life. For what I never really resonated with it that much. I played both of them. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 when I was younger, but I always preferred Final Fantasy, which is weird. The reason why I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts was because it had Final Fantasy characters in it. I was like, I like Final Fantasy. Oh my god, it's got Titus. I really like Final Fantasy 10. I want to play this game. And also because it had The Nightmare Before Christmas in the first game. And I was one of those kids, you know? When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go on. It's so specific. It's such a specific, and like Kingdom Hearts is also a time capsule. I have a soft spot for Kingdom Hearts conceptually. I know that there are probably a lot of people who will just probably always hate it because you're like, oh, it's JRPG nonsense garbage. It doesn't make any sense. It's weird. Why is Mickey Mouse the most powerful being in the universe? That doesn't make any sense. But I can see how badass it would be. I can see how based Kingdom Hearts would be if you played it at the right time in your life, you know? When you walk away. What about rebranded Mickey Mouse? He's going to be in Kingdom Hearts 4. There's going to be a whole world dedicated to the rebranded Mickey Mouse cinematic universe and the United States government cinematic universe and the Panera Bread Infinite Sip Club Task Force, all right? Especially in 3, Disney is the worst part. Yeah, it feels like it's kind of outgrown the Disney stuff, and they're like, well, the foundation of this franchise is the Disney stuff, so I guess we keep having to put it in, even though like people are more interested in what's happening with the original characters in the universe now, like Sora and the Council of 13 and the Heartless and the Nobodies and everything, instead of like, and then so it's like, oh, we got like this robust story that's been going on for like well over a decade with with the Heartless and Organization 13 and all the Zero Visit, these bad guys and this and the Heartless and blah, blah, blah. And then like the Disney stuff is literally an afterthought. It's literally like, oh, we have to put this in because it's a Kingdom Hearts game, right? I watched Frozen for that. I heard that that's what everybody was complaining about, was that the Frozen world was really bad. And I heard the Toy Story one was fine. The Toy Story one is good because that's where the let him cook meme comes from. The one of Woody with his arm out, like holding the guy back, holding Sora. I'm pretty sure he's holding Sora back, which is the let him cook meme. So that's pretty good. No background music. Oh, can you not hear the background music? Oh my God, I've been listening to it the entire time. Oh no. Well, okay, can you hear it now? Oh, that's because I had it on mute. Oh. Turn it back off. Turn it back off. I demand it. This is an RPG Maker music. This is a song that was made especially for me. This is a song that was made specifically for me. Okay, monitor and output. There, okay, you should be able to hear it now. No, it's okay. Beep, 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 beep. This is Meat and Fuck Kingdom background track number 3. LMC Goober, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for 2 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Be when I'm heating my mo. Meeting, huh? Meat and Fuck Kingdom, Steve. Was it Jabroni Mike that invented the Family Feud, but you can get answers from chat? You know? Yeah, no, this is a Congo Core song. Meat and what? Meat and huh? Meat and Fuck Kingdom. Yeah, that's my streamer. Or is there like a way you can do it without Jabroni Mike's bespoke system? New thing just dropped. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute, Uni. So cute. Ah, it was Discord surveys. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Don't want to game the system. Beep, 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 beep. I think that Twitch should just let me do whatever I want on the website. I think that if I'm in the right category for something, Twitch should let me do whatever I want in that category. And they should make Meat and Fuck Kingdom a category, and they should make piracy a category. And I should be allowed to stream movies straight from the Pirate Bay on Twitch, and we can watch them together. That would be so cool. Man, if Twitch, back when Twitch first started, people were just doing that. But then everyone was like, oh no, that's theft. Oh, the FCC is gonna get us in trouble if we do that. Doesn't Kick do that? That is true. Kick does do that, but I am also very afraid of becoming indebted to a Russian oligarch, like a little bit, who's got an online casino that I will be forced to gamble in for pennies a day to pay off my debt. So I'm a little wary about Kick, but I do like that about the website. I do like that about Kick. Enos streamed on Kick? I know that there's a few streamers who are going on Kick. I know Pippa streamed on Kick and she really, really likes it now. She keeps saying, when are we gonna stream on Kick? Ah, what candy did I get for Halloween? Only one gabagool per child. Only one wing per child. Why? I don't know. She's been tweeting about it. She's like, I love Kick. Kick is actually pretty great. Oh, let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. The best place to see Drake's dick live. She streams on YouTube. She does stream on YouTube. YouTube is more lenient in some ways and more strict in others. Like YouTube is really, 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 really strict about like content copyright claims, like using someone else's music in ways that Twitch is not. Like Twitch will just mute the VOD, but YouTube will like put a strike on your channel if you're using copyrighted music or playing copyrighted material, video, whatever on your stream, and they've got much better auto detectors for it than Twitch does, which is definitely something that's a detriment for YouTube streaming. That and it is just like a cultural difference. I think when you go to YouTube, most people are going to YouTube looking to watch a video. When you go to Twitch, people are looking to watch a live stream. When you go to TikTok, people are looking to watch short form content, but all of them are like, hey, what if we became the other ones? So now on YouTube, they've got shorts and they're trying to push that so they can get part of TikTok's market share, and they're trying to push live streaming to get part of Twitch's market share. And Twitch is making clips longer and adding the stupid scroll feature on mobile, and adding like the stories feature to like compete with Instagram, which is really weird. That's a really weird thing that they did. The Twitch app, they're trying so many weird things, and yet I still think that most people engage with Twitch on their browser. So like, why are they putting so many of these weird features that are exclusive to the app? It does not make any sense. The app is so dog shit. They're trying to like turn it into like TikTok and Instagram, and putting in like all of the worst parts of all of those social medias. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, don't you guys want to fucking scroll? Nah. And the scrolling doesn't even work. They only have the scrolling so that you scroll one stream and then it shows you an ad, and then you scroll another one. Suck my balls. Even if I'm subscribed to the streamer whose stream I just scrolled past, they show me an ad for State Farm Insurance. The only ads you should be listening to are the ones that are directly sponsoring your streamer, all right? Like Factor. Thank you so much again to our sponsors today. Get that bag. I heard State Farm sucks. Nationwide is good insurance. AAA and Nationwide are good insurance. Those are my recommendations. All right. Thanks for the ad. You're welcome, man. You're welcome, man. AAA will actually save your fucking life. AAA will actually save your life. And your wife, potentially. Like, can I tell you something that I saw today that I just thought was really funny? There is a one guy in Uwo's community who started watching him when he ate gorilla food, and this guy's name is Ultimate Ape. And he showed up and he was like commenting on his post about the gorilla food, and he was like, actually, these are the macros, and I've spreadsheeted out all of the nutrients about the gorilla food, and this is what you should be doing, and it's actually quite high in fiber, and this is how you need to work it into your diet. And Uwo was like, what the fuck? And he's like, I've been eating gorilla biscuits every day for the past 5 years and tracking my macros and micros and all of that, and putting my data on a spreadsheet to spread the good word to everybody. And what I would like to say is new lore dropped today for that guy, Ultimate Ape. Ultimate Ape, they casually said, I don't remember exactly what it was. They said something had come up, and they were like, oh, I used to walk 20 miles to meet my girlfriend, who then became my wife. And then Uwo was like, oh, are you married? And they said, not anymore. And I'm like, did you get divorced because of the gorilla food? Did she divorce you because you wouldn't stop eating gorilla biscuits? I love that. I respect it. I respect someone that's that dedicated to the fucking macros, dude. She couldn't handle me once I let the ape out. He said the gorilla stuff came after. Okay, that's good. Number 15. It is the ride wife gorilla meme. Did he say if they got divorced or if she died? Wife fight back. How many of you in chat have been divorced? If you've been divorced in chat, can you let us know? Can you let us know? Not yet. Nope, I have not. I have. No, you haven't, Logs. Don't lie. Technically? Really? You've been divorced? Wow. Like, oh, she's divorced me. Not technically. Single, married, divorced wizard. Broken engagement. Aw, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Uo should get a Gorilla Biscuit sponsorship. Uo should get sponsored by a fake vape company so they can send him 500 vapes. And he could rip the fattest clouds in the land. Find that one guy that hopped into Mari's chat during Project Diva. That is one of the most interesting things that has ever happened. Because that guy claims that he got divorced because of Mari. That Mari ruined his marriage. And he said all of this in chat. For those of you who were not there for this particular arc, it was like 2 years ago now. Mari was streaming Project Diva, and it was like pretty late at night. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. PST, so it was really late EST, just late. It was late. Chat was a little slow, you know, during a rhythm game, whatever. And then this guy comes in and he just starts like schizo posting in the chat about how like, Mari, my wife is leaving me because I'm in love with you, and she says I'm spending too much time watching your streams and I'm obsessed with you. And bro was just laying all this out in the chat. Like, in the public chat room. And she's like in the middle of a song in Project Diva, and you can just like see her head turn over to look at the chat, and then her eyes get really wide, and then she just goes back to focusing on the game. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. It was so awesome. Her eyes just got really wide, and she was like, I'm gonna go back to focusing on Miku. Oh, I wonder what that guy's doing now. Is there a VOD of it? I don't think so. A lot of her early VODs are lost media. They exist now only in my halcyon memories. Like the Crazy Taxi stream or the Kick-Assia watch-along VOD. I think that there is a couple of people who might actually have a full saved thing of the Kick-Assia subathon. If any of you would be interested in watching the two of us watch Channel Awesome movies for a week in a row. Asian Equation would be the person who would have it if anybody did. If anybody had it, it would be Asian Equation. Guy who schizo posted probably has the VOD. Who knows? Who knows if they have the VOD, brother? That sounds terrible. It was a fun type of terrible, you know? It's like watching bad movies with your friends, but for an entire week in a row. It's time the GBA version, it's relevant now to a certain VP. We gotta invite. No, that would be too political. But playing Crazy Taxi with Tim Walls would be funny just purely off of the absurdity of it all. Again, like Saikuno being on stream with Bernie Sanders. Wow. What a time. What a farce. Absolutely based. I'm playing World of Warcraft. I'm doing the Fentline. It can't be political if it's to play Crazy Taxi. That is true, man. Crazy Taxi is awesome. If Tim Walls would watch Kick-Assia with us, I would invite him on. I would invite him on. Doing an IRL stream. Donald Trump should do, you know, they have those like ASMR videos of like crazy lunch shift at McDonald's, and it'll just be like body cam footage of a guy working a lunch shift at McDonald's and making the hamburgers. That would be awesome. That would actually maybe be some of the best entertainment ever. If it was actually him, actually working. and just saying the things that he does. I think that that would maybe be one of the most entertaining videos ever produced. Who either popped off or shut his computer down that day. The one crazy taxi category viewer. Crazy rush hour at presidential debate. Invite Boone to watch Kickassia and increase play speed for every gift sub he gives. Boone, we're gonna watch Kickassia 100 times in a row, and I'll increase the speed by 1% for every sub that you give me. And you're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave. 100 subs. No! 100 subs, 100% increase would only be double speed. Then we would be there for 50 hours instead of 100. You know? Yeah, you can't kill yourself, Boona Paractius. You're not allowed. Never kill yourself. Many people are saying this. I would make a, it would be percentage based, so there would be diminishing returns. Boona Paractius. Booniper had to get her market share back today by streaming the same game as Boone. That one fuck ass walk around game that Boone was playing, the crazy one with like the weird flesh, like the egg-like. What is it? What's that one game? That one Norwegian game, the evil Finnish video game. Cruelty Squad like flesh game. Yes, Psycho Magungi Gungung or whatever. Psycho Chomp, yeah. Psycho Pomp, Psycho Pimp. Fear and Hunger, Finnish, that's the other evil Finnish game. There are 3 evil Finnish games, which is Cruelty Squad, Fear and Hunger, and Ultra Kill. Are you guys excited for... Oh, is Noida also Finnish? That's awesome. Are you guys excited? Is My Summer Car also Finnish? Holy shit. Alan Wake is also Finnish? Damn, they're making so many games out in Finland. Are you guys excited for that one, like CVVK or whatever, German game, which is the most German game ever made because it's a game that lets you roleplay having a second job, which is manning a orbital defense cannon. You're like locked in a little pod. PVVKK. It looks cool. It actually looks really cool. It looks kind of like Papers, Please, but with more of a sci-fi twist to it, which is awesome. Oh, Baba Is You is Finnish. That is one of the most evil games ever. Baba Is You is proof that I would not be good at programming because I am so bad at that game. It makes your brain, it tickles your brain and makes your brain work in disgusting, horrific, and unexpected ways. Baba is so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. West Arios, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the emotes. Guys, do you want to see new emotes? Do you want to see some of the new emotes I got? I'm fine with just going whole hog, man. For clown, yeah, for clownge. I guess I can just upload them. Here. I can just upload it. Clown crazy Fortnite. Fortnite crazy clown arc. Here we go. There we go. And we'll just put this on there for posterity, all right? But I will also show you guys some emotes. I'm psyoping you. Hold on. Okay. No, I need this one. What's this one? Oh, this is the lower res version of that. Okay. Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored, etc., etc. Here we go. I'll start with my favorite one, which is this one. It's so cute. I got all of them animated. All of them so far have been animated, and I want to get more. This person, this scab artist, works incredibly fast, and they're incredibly high quality. They're so cute. They're so cute. I really like this one. And then I don't have enough cute emotes, so I also got this one. I got this one. I thought we were in desperate need of a new heart emote. It's so cute. It's so cute, isn't it? Brand new. New emotes, brand new emotes. What's this? Oh, that's an old one, so I can also replace it. Okay. Let's see. This one I think is going to get a lot of use. This one I think is definitely going to get a lot of use for sure. The punching emote is quite a strong one. I think they're really cute. I think they turned out really good. I love how bright they do the hair too. The color is really pretty. Folded, why are you angry now? Folded, what do you have? What is it? Okay. Let's kill this guy. I really like the popcorn one. The popcorn one is my favorite. Many people are saying this. Oh, the punching emote. And then we got this one too. Like a yes nodding emote with like the finger. He's right, you know. That one's good. And we've also got new Sag emote. New little Sag emote. It's the punching emote where she kills. Okay, I thought you were talking about something else. I can't hear over Potemkin Buster. They look good blown up. What do they look like in Twitch chat? I'll upload them like soon, eventually. I'm hoping that the new live 2D will be done by my birthday next year, and we could do everything. I might upload the emotes sooner because I do like them so much, but also like, I don't know. Maybe we gotta wait. Maybe we gotta be patient. And then also this one, which is super cute. The headpad emote is so cute. It is the same person who did some of the Pippa emotes. Yes. I think that's maybe how I saw them, because on Skeb you can like see what people you follow have commissioned. And I saw these and I was like, oh, those are so cute. And so I commissioned them as well. And this person also works incredibly quickly. Incredibly quickly. Extremely high quality, incredibly quickly. Big fan of that. And then they also just threw this one in as a bonus. They threw this little creature. This creature in as a bonus emote, which I'm a very big fan of. Yeah. A funny little running Doro. I didn't even ask for this one. They just threw it in there. It's cute. I love the creature. A sequel to the creature. But yeah, those are new emotes. And I guess I can show you guys a little bit of art. I try not to commission too much stuff that doesn't have like a functional purpose, you know? But sometimes I do just like getting art just for the sake of it, you know? So I did get a couple ones that I just got because I liked. Where, hold on. Ito. You, what are you? No. That's you. Oh, I'm so old. Grandpa. We got this one. We got this one too. What's going on? Oh, yeah, okay, there's one of those. And then what are you, brother? What are you though? But what are you? What source are you? What source are you called? This is what I get for... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I figured it out. This one is cute. I told them to just do what they wanted. Because I really like this person's style. New mascot? I didn't ask them to put that in there, but it is really cute, isn't it? Perhaps it could be a mascot if they would let me. She loves Jesus. I'm the new mascot of the Vatican. I am the new anime mascot of the Vatican, okay? New creature. They need a name. What should we name them? I do like the lion mascot. It reminds me of Bleach. I like the slightly moving up and down GIF animation. Why did you hate that lion? Is it because he was the sex pest comedic relief character? Finally, I know, we're finally gonna be an e-clown. Honestly, I should have done this a long time ago. I should have done this a long time ago. I should have been a clown a long time ago. I should have been an e-clown a long time ago. Being a funny character so they'd never leave. This is what you're sticking to? Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think that clown fits me more than... I like the gap moe that this design has, this outfit has. I like the gap moe of this, where it's, you know, very pretty and elegant, and then my personality is very much not that. I think that my favorite of my current outfits is... I guess we could just pull it up. My favorite of my current outfits right now that I have, you know, live 2D modeled and rigged is probably this one. Oh, why did it start with... Why did you start? Why did you start with these? Please, I'm trying to be serious. Stop looking! Stop looking! The googly eyes do complete the fit, yeah. Nice fucking model, honk honk. But yeah, I think that this one out of all of the current outfits and designs that I have is probably the best one. It fits my personality decently well. But I like the clown. I like the clown. I like clowns. I like being a clown. You know? The new space one is really cute too. The new space one is really cute too, and the 3D model for that one is really, really good. And Folded just juiced it up by giving it the full AR kit expressions and everything. I need to get back to that one. I like this one. I like the joke model we have. Everyone was so confused when I used this on Philly stream. They were like, what the fuck is this? They were like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck are you? What are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't just want to straight up tell them it's a Pop Team Epic reference. They didn't know. They're Zoomers. Of course they didn't know. It's not Skibbity Riz Ohio yet. They don't. They're not like old head Nico Doga internet boomers who love Pop Team Epic. All right. I do love Pop Team Epic. I love Babu Ne Mimi. Babu Ne Mimi is maybe one of the greatest bits of all time. Esa Haramasuko. Thank God I got that early Gen Z. Beef or chicken? Beef or chicken? Furry spotted. You thought Chibi was older? Dude, my soul left my body a little bit. I did say this yesterday. My soul left my body a little bit when Chibi was like, I found out that so many people in my community are so old. They're like 30. The median age of my community is like 30. They're so old. And I was like, yeah, they're old. No, that's so old. Oh my God, 30 is so old. That's crazy. 30, you basically got 1 foot in the grave already. 30 is the most attractive age that you can be. 30 is one of the best ages you can be. 30 is when you become attractive, and then as you get older, you just get more and more attractive. All right? The age of 30 is in demand. The age of 30 is literally in demand. All right? Except when you're 30, the bank will trust you with more money. When you're 30, you do not have to pay as much to rent a car. That is not a joke. Rental cars get cheaper when you turn 30. Your insurance premiums go down when you turn 30. All right? It is cheaper to rent a hotel room when you turn 30. Old people are full of wisdom, and therefore they get a cheaper menu at IHOP and a cheaper rate for renting a car. You can't even rent a hotel room until you turn 25. You can't even rent a car until you turn 28. Or they charge you out the ass because they think you're going to be irresponsible, because you probably will. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Did my mom lie to me when she told me that? Hotel isn't true? Why would she lie? Damn it. She was just trying to get me from renting out a hotel room and eating those little liquor-filled chocolates by myself. Hotel rooms are usually 21. Cars, she was right. Yeah, cars, you can't. Wait, what? Maybe she said 21 and I misremembered. She didn't want me running away. I would never have run away, ever. I was such a fucking mama's girl. I was genuinely such a fucking mama's girl growing up. I was like, I need my mommy. If I don't have my mommy, I'm gonna cry about it. I was like, I went up until like an embarrassing age. If I had to be anywhere without my mom, I would freak out. I always just needed somebody that I knew. And even now, as an adult, I still genuinely feel uncomfortable if I don't have, like at least one person that I know. I need like a comfort person. I need a comfort person to be with me, or else I get too scared. And I'm like, I'm sorry, please. Yeah, I need a duo for real life. I think that some people are maybe more predisposed to being okay with being alone. I am not one of those people. I need a comfort person. I need a friend. I need somebody. She is, bro. She is my emotional support animal. When I'm like by myself out in public, I'm like, if anybody talks to me, I will burst out crying. If anyone honks their horn at me in their car, I will start crying. I don't... Has anyone else ever felt like so emotionally sensitive that you're like, if I have to parallel park today, it's over for me? If I have to parallel park today, I am not going to be able to emotionally cope with it. I will burst into tears if I have to parallel park. And that's not a joke. Because I feel that frequently. I feel that incredibly frequently in my heart. Shit in the double toilet. Someone needs to hold my hand while I'm parallel parking. It is true though. Having a friend makes you stronger. When I'm alone, I can't parallel park. Whenever I have somebody else, it doesn't matter who it is, I parallel park and I get it like first try, and it's a beautiful parallel park. It is a gorgeous parallel park. It is like you get it in, you swoop it in, you cut the car in, you do it first time, pull in, adjust, perfection, first try. You're not holding up traffic, and everybody claps for you. But when I'm by myself, it's like, oh no, oh, I didn't cut it in. Oh, geez, I didn't go. Oh, it's not enough room. Oh no, I fucked it up. Oh, I'm holding up traffic. There's an 18 car pile up waiting for me to do this parallel park, and I messed it up 3 times in a row. I'm so embarrassed. I'm just gonna drive somewhere else. That's what I do. That's what happens. They're all mad. They're all mad. They're all gonna yell at me. They're all gonna get out of their cars and start banging on my windows and telling me that I'm doing a bad job. They're all gonna get out of their cars. They're gonna get out of their cars and start banging on my windows and telling me I'm doing a bad job and that they hate me, and that I'm ugly, and that I'm stupid. That's a real fear of mine, is that I'm gonna be on the road and then someone's gonna get out of their car and they're gonna like try to kill me with a hammer or something. This is you? What's this? This is me. This is me and Maury. This spot isn't even too tight. This is not even too tight. This is actually like a really easy fucking... Oh, you can't hear? What? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, can you hear it now? I'm just being a silly Billy. Hold on.
It's not possible.
Hold on.
That spot's too tight. We should keep looking.
Can you hear it now?
Meeker, what are you doing? Parking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're so back. Okay,
Siri,
just making sure. Sorry, I was messing with my...
Parking spot is 16 feet by 8 feet.
Yeah, get ready to match.
I was messing with like all of my audio stuff today.
That spot. It's not possible.
No, it's necessary.
He can fit. He can easily fit.
Meeker, this is no time for caution.
He's
Siri,
doing so bad. He's doing so bad.
Come on, car. Come on, car. Killing main entrance.
He did it. Wow. An excellent parking job.
That spot's too tight.
A wonderful job. A wonderful parking job. Copyrighted music. Fuck! No. I was. Damn it. I hope that... mute that part of the VOD. Mute that part of the VOD. Mods? Mute that part of the VOD. Audio jungle. It's fine. It's okay. Okay. They won't get mad. Go back to the website. They won't get mad. Audio jungle. Hitting the curb is how you know you're close enough. My car is really low. It had, for whatever reason, like the front part of my car hangs really low, and it scrapes up against anything. And so I hit the bottom of my car against things very frequently. Like those little like stoppers they put on parking spaces. Hans Zimmer's gonna come and tell Factor that I'm a bad streamer, that they shouldn't sponsor me anymore. Yeah, I drive a PT Cruiser. Backup, dude, a backup camera would fix me. You know what sucks? My car is literally a car from the year before. Backup cameras and Android Auto were like standard in like every new car that came out. Like the year before. Like I can still connect to like Bluetooth and have all that connectivity and stuff, but it doesn't have like the big nice screen, and you have to like stop and pair your phone with it, and it's just, you can't just plug in and play like with Android Auto. There's no backup camera. I rented a car in for TwitchCon, and it had Android Auto. And I was like, holy fuck, I need to sell my piece of shit and buy one of these because it's totally fucking worth it, dude. Mine has like the thingy on like both sides of the car, the sensors that like tells you if someone's in your blind spot. It'll go like beep beep if someone's like driving to your left or right or whatever, if it's in one of those areas. But no backup camera. Backup camera would actually fix me. But it's one of those things where it's like you park with a backup camera and you get so used to it that you don't know how to drive without one anymore, and you're like, oh fuck, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do it without the backup camera? Going from a 2006 to a 2017 is life-changing. There are so many quality of life changes. So many quality of life changes made in cars that would be life-changing for me. My dad got a 2007 Toyota Camry, which still had the disc player. He bought a present-day stereo system and replaced the whole thing with Bluetooth CarPlay and even a backup camera. Toyota truck to a 2023 truck? Damn. What do you drive a truck for, Yuko? Do you do construction work? Or do you just like driving a big truck around? One of my boomer relatives who ignores the cameras. Yeah, I just simply back up and tell everybody else that it's their problem. Get the Amazon cameras we'll use for Five Nights at Freddy's. The backup lines being baked in was so funny. The backup lines on the camera is such a funny bit. Playing the back window is too small. I want a car with a good steering wheel that won't fly off while you're driving. A car with a great steering wheel that won't fly off while I'm driving. Construction and to lug dirt. Oh, that's awesome. Are you one of those people that leaves free piles of dirt around everywhere? Backup cameras in every car. That's awesome. That's good. That's a good thing. He's been doing great content lately. I really liked the I didn't get to see the end of it, but I really liked the web fishing controller where he just made a little fishing rod and you could just do like 1 million inputs a second by cranking the handle on the rod. That was a funny one. That was a really good one. Manual windows, holy shit. A 2010 car that has manual crank windows. I like the smell of old trucks. My dad's car always has a very specific smell to it. And it smells like grease. It smells like dad grease. Does that make sense to anyone but me? Is that like does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like, dads have like an oily smell to them sometimes. Or maybe it was just my dad, because he's like bald. And so he's got a very greasy head. We'd always get those Christmas crackers and they'd have the paper crowns in them. And he'd put them on and it would look like a bag full of French fries after about 3 minutes. Because there'd be so much grease soaked into the thing. Mixed with cigarettes. My dad didn't smell like cigarettes. He smells like cigars. All right. My dad smells like cigars. That's a refined smell. Cigars are such like a man thing. I don't know how else to put it. Italian dads are greasy. Speaking from personal experience, yeah. I think that when you guys get married, you should smoke cigars with your bachelor party. That would be awesome. Smoke cigars and take shots of absinthe while driving, yeah. Now, maybe not the absinthe thing while driving, but the cigars while driving, that's totally kosher. Between weed and cigars smell good. Cigars smell really, really good. You did it for your friend's bachelor party? Hell yeah. Hell yes. Cigars smell good. A cigar is a treat. Men think of cigar stores like children think of candy stores. Come on, can we just look? I promise I won't ask to buy anything. Can we just look, please? Please. I just want to look. I just want to, maybe they have samples. Come on, please. That's every man in a cigar store. Smoke usually smells bad, but cigars smell so good. They smell so good. I'm like that for Lush. For soap stores in the Bath and Body Works. Men, cigar stores. Women, Bath and Body Works. Children, candy stores. Oh yeah, the soap store. Oh fuck yeah, bud. You guys think Lush has any new stuff in? They got Diwali. They got Diwali things. Oh, and Day of the Dead. That's a holiday I know about. When was Diwali? Any Diwali enthusiasts in the chat? They had like one with glitter in it for like the fireworks for Diwali. That's cute. The power tool? No. DeWalt is like the power tool. Diwali is an Indian holiday. It's like the festival of lights or something. Bath bomb. Oh, they got a Alabrije bath bomb. That's neat. Halloween. What do you got for Halloween, brother? You have the evil bath bomb that installs a virus onto your computer. Green. Lord of Misrule is a good smell. If you're looking for a scent that women like, and you're in the market to spend $38 on some body wash, Lord of Misrule is really good. That is one of the funniest things that I think that people don't understand. Like, I'll buy them gifts. I buy Lush for a lot of my family members and friends as gifts. I'm like, oh, I got you some body wash. I got you this. And it's like it'll be like a little tiny bottle or sometimes a big bottle. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. I don't think they realize that I am spending $38 on a bottle of body wash. Brother, I am spending $40 on soap. You better appreciate it. It is good stuff. It is very good stuff. I only use Lush hair products because they're like some of the only ones that actually treat my hair well. What can I say? I know how to treat my bitches right. I know how to treat my bitches right. All right? Another $120 to the Lush Cosmetics. Another $120 to the Round 1 Arcade and Bowling. I need to see, is there an update on the shipping error? Because they had the HoloLive collab stuff. They have been so bad about it, except for all of the ones that have high concentrations of weebs, but they've been so bad at them. They're like, oh, we don't have the drinks. Oh, we don't have the coasters. We don't have the beach towels. So, we got them in 2 weeks later. Oh, we don't have the drinks right now. There has to be like a tracker or something that shows where the round ones that actually have the HoloLive collab plushies are. You didn't have the coasters? That's me yelling. You only buy salon quality shampoo conditioner. Olaplex is also really, really good. Olaplex 3 hair repair is incredibly good stuff. All of the Olaplex stuff is really good for your hair. If you're looking into becoming like a soap guy, you know? Oh my god, yeah, the Gong Cha Final Fantasy XIV keychain stuff. I had 2 separate people go to Gong Cha for me to try and get the code for the mount and the keychain, and neither of them succeeded. Neither of them, all of the locations were out because people were going in and just getting all of it and selling the key change for $65 on eBay. Scalpers need to be hung from the neck until dead. I hate scalpers. If I was on a Tinder date and they were like, yeah, you know, I mostly make my money. I go to stores and restaurants that are having like limited time collaborations with niche internet subculture, nerd culture things, and I resell the keychains and coasters on eBay for 9,000% more than I bought them for. It's over. That person would be lucky to make it out of that date alive. I hate it. I hate it. I hate scalpers, man. Literally anything that has a online queue system, like the fucking concerts, the HoloLive concert tickets, any concert ticket, hotel reservations, the MagFest hotel reservation queue. I got in the queue within seconds of it opening up. I was 8,000th in place because there were that many bots. All of the rooms were sold out within seconds. All of the rooms were sold out within seconds. Mostly to people that are looking to scalp the rooms, I presume. It's so bad. It is so bad. Yeah, HoloLive baseball merch also got scalped. The line for the merchandise at the HoloLive Dodgers game was so long that even if you showed up well before the game started and were in line, you would have missed the game. The line was so long, you could not have gotten merch and seen the game. You would have missed the entire game to get the merch. It was fucking crazy. There is no way that there are people who are making like a living off of scalping this stuff. Is it people that are just doing it as a side hustle or something? It's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, I guess there's also just a lot of people that want it. Beer money. That's all. That's why, like, it doesn't work. And you know what the reasoning is that all of the things where this gets the worst is either stuff that's like supposed to be like artificial scarcity to drive the price up for the resale market to make people more likely to buy shit when it comes out, like the supreme bullshit or whatever. Or it's Japanese companies that are unaware of how fucked up and evil Western culture is, because in Japan, when something new comes out, they put limits on how much of it one person is allowed to buy, because it's not fair if one person just buys everything. New Pokemon card set comes out, they limit you to buying 2 boxes per person. They will not sell you more than 2 boxes per person. And they try to instate those rules on like the Final Fantasy XIV Gongcha collab or whatever, but the employees just don't uphold it. They're like, yeah, whatever, bro. You can have like all these keychains. You bought 1 drink, you can have all these codes, all these keychains. I don't care. People just ask, and like the employee's like, yeah, I don't care. They're just being nice. But then there's not enough for everybody because one person, you know, bought 1 drink and got 4 keychains and 4 codes. So then, you know, by day 3 of the collab, they're all out. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It makes me so mad. Oh, it makes my blood absolutely boil. Oh yeah, scalpers buy out consoles in November. The store is gonna do shipment right before Christmas, because of course they do. Nintendo stuff is always so bad for that too, dude. Where they're like, oh, we'll send like 8 amiibos to this store. That should be enough. You know, and then one person shows up as soon as the store opens and buys all 8 of them and resells them on eBay for 9,000 times the price. Man, I would do anything for a jumbo yarn Yoshi. I didn't get the jumbo yarn Yoshi when he came out, and now I'm never gonna get him. It's like, $150 or something for the jumbo yarn Yoshi. I like the regular yarn Yoshis too. Is there anywhere I can get a regular yarn Yoshi? Yarn Yoshi amiibo. Yeah, okay. Regular yarn Yoshis are pretty normal. The mega yarn Yoshi, the big guy, is $300, dude. $300 for regular yarn Yoshi. Why is blue yarn Yoshi $44? I don't want blue yarn Yoshi, I want pink yarn Yoshi. $27 pink yarn Yoshi amiibo? Well, I mean, I think that this is a great deal. The yarn Yoshi, he's more whimsical. The yarn Yoshi is more whimsical than the regular Yoshi. There's something about him being made of yarn that makes him irresistible to women. Scalpers are why I never bought a PS5. They were impossible to find in stores for years. The only option was an overpriced scalper. In a way, I'm thankful because it has no games. It has 2 games as of right now, foe. All right, it's got Astrobot, and it has Monster Hunter Wilds 5 days before everybody else. Okay? Is it worth $60 to get an inferior version of the game on a worse console than PC to play it 5 days early? They still scalp them, but you can just buy them on the website. Oh, Stellar Blade, sorry, 2 games. Stellar Blade, Astrobot, and Monster Hunter Wilds for 5 days early. And Demon Souls Remake. But you can shmemulate the original Demon Souls just as well. Just as well, brother. Your friend bought a 3070 graphics card for 2K? Holy crap, Lois. That's insane. That's crazy. I am so glad that the cryptocurrency market has crashed and graphics cards are no longer being scalped to shit. Because holy fuck, that was bad. That is 2K for a 3070 is so desperate. So bad. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, my 3090 was only $1,500. I know. What's a 4090? Like 2K for a 4090 or something these days? But to be fair, that was probably back in the height of like when graphics cards were getting bought up by people running crypto farms. You bought a 3070 for $1,200? Ay caramba! Ay caramba, eat my shorts. You're always hearing that crypto crashed. I don't know, man. Crypto is like one of those like Web 3.0 brain rot things that tech bros and the tech industry was trying to push on regular people. The reason why crypto is always trying to get more people in is because it's a scam, right? So that's also why like multi-level marketing groups and pyramid schemes are always trying to get more people in, because in order for you to make money off of a pyramid scheme or cryptocurrency or multi-level marketing, you have to get somebody else to buy in, specifically under you, okay? Otherwise, your investment isn't going to make any money. So they always try to get new people to buy in. And whenever there's a new big storm thing around Bitcoin, it's not because new people are buying in. It's because the same people who have already bought in are just putting more money into it. It always requires new bag holders. Exactly. They're trying to get in new people to buy the bag. Crypto is just Mary Kay for dudes. That's so true. That is so true. Yeah, 50 people in my downline and I have a Ferrari now. You got a Lambo. That's what the cryptocurrency people were always saying. We gotta go to the moon. We gotta get a cryptocurrency. Almost new cards are. It was probably using crypto mining, probably. Hey man, but their loss is my gain. I bought a refurbished 4070 Ti. Works like a dream. That fucker is heavy, though. Me when I thought I was on the pump side, but I was actually... Me when I thought I was on the dump side, but I was actually on the pump. Oh my god, no. They told me that I was gonna be on the dump side, but I was on the pump side. It's so fucked up. DeviantArt subspecies. Oh, fuck. Need to get a new graphics card? You should. The market's pretty good right now. The 40 series cards are fucking huge, man. They're large and in charge. You're still happy with your 3070 Ti? 3070 Ti is probably better than almost any game or thing a average consumer would need to do with their computer would require. So you're set for years, more than likely. My 4070 Ti I'm probably going to have for a very, very long time, which is a good thing. As a streamer, particularly a VTuber, you kind of need your stuff to be more on the higher end, because not only are you streaming games and stuff, you're live streaming it, which is more intensive than just playing a game, and you're also running VTube Studio, VBridger, occasionally like other supplemental programs, like if you do the fishing minigame thing, that also takes up, you know, CPU usage, graphics usage, whatever. Like tits, like the throwing things. 3D models are very intensive to run, very, very intensive to run on a machine, because it has to render the whole thing, you know? But even then, Live 2D, VTube Studio renders a 2D image like it's a 3D model, as far as I'm aware. I'm not exactly sure what that entails, but that's what I've heard people say before, so it's still pretty intensive, but VTube Studio is, yeah. VTube Studio, let's see how much of my CPU VTube Studio is using right now. Not that much, actually. Okay, well, okay, no, okay, yeah, actually. My CPU, my VTube Studio is using 7% of my CPU right now. Not that much memory, but 7% CPU usage is pretty significant. It's actually using more than OBS. We're still good and everything, because I'm not playing a game or anything. But, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. It binds the vertexes and is pulling around the model like a painted cloth. Yes, I know that. Get a personal loan for like $5,000. $5,000 these days is probably on the lower end for what you would want for like a top-end VTubing setup. If you knew the amount of money that some people spend on live 2D models and rigging, and again, it's your job, so no, I don't begrudge anyone. You can spend your money on whatever you want, but it would be lying to say that there isn't a financial barrier to entry, particularly if you're getting up into the like upper echelons of stuff. But the nice thing about VTubing too is that you could either spend, you know, $5,000 on a live 2D model and rigging, or you could spend $50 on a PNG and just go from there. And anywhere in between, man. Octo, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream today? Hello, hello. What's Goblin Cleanup? Goblin what, you may ask? Well, my friend, Goblin these. Can you do it for $1? What can I do for $1? Honestly, probably a lot. You could make your own PNG. You can make your own PNG in MS Paint. Then you can use VitoTube, which is completely free. And you do a bunch of OBS stuff, which is completely free. If you are a up-and-coming streamer or VTuber and you want a veritable wealth of assets and things that you can do for free to make your stream cooler and more interesting and have unique OBS filters and redeems and everything, you should follow Shindigs. Absolutely 110% you should follow Shindigs. Shindigs does so much for the VTubing community, it is crazy. Shindigs puts out so many unique redeems. He puts out like guides on how to do unique redeems and things. Hold on, here's one. Yeah, look, a link to all of the plugins that he's been using to do this overlay. He has a video explaining how he did it. All of this stuff is completely free.
Filter on each source clock.
Shindigs is awesome. I love Shindigs. Playlist that goes through drawing the model, rigging it, sending VTube Studio plus VBridger. Yeah, and even if you're not an artist, you can make something simple. You don't even have to rig it. You can do a PNG. I am very heavily of the opinion that I think that there are a lot of PNGs that are more like, they are more expressive than a live 2D model. I think just cause of like, I don't know, the nature of it, there are a lot of people who are still convinced that like, oh, well, you know, you start as a PNG and then when you upgrade to a live 2D model, but that's not necessarily always the case, right? There are a lot of PNGs that I actually think work better than live 2D models. And look at Shindigs. Shindigs is setup is a live 2D model. It is a very simply rigged live 2D model, but it is live 2D. Look at what he's doing. We love Shindigs. Yeah, exactly. Drawing multiple expressions of static images with a lot of potential with buttons. Exactly. A lot of potential with buttons that you can't realistically get with a live 2D rigged piece of art unless you are someone who is able to spend like $25,000 on, you know, your rig. You know, you're one of those people that's like, oh yeah, by the way, I've got a live 2D walk cycle on my model or something really advanced like that. It isn't about what your model looks like. It's genuinely about how you use it, I think. You know? And I guess that, you know, there's probably a subset of people that are like, oh, I only care about what the model looks like. But realistically, do you care about those people? Do you want someone to only like you because you're cute? I want someone to like me because I'm a twisted fucking psychopath. Not just because I'm cute. Yeah, it's about sending a message. But yeah, I think that if you're a content creator and you genuinely put forth your best effort at doing what makes you happy and fulfilled and what is fun content for you to make, there will always be people who will be able to appreciate that, you know? Oh yeah, rigging is a fucking nightmare. Rigging a live 2D model is genuinely a fucking nightmare. Yeah, starting a VTuber stream with the sound off. I'm the Joker. Yeah, the head pop thing for Halloween. Shindigs always does really fun redeems. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about sending a message. Camwolf2014, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for 19 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Imagine dropping 10 grand plus to find out you're boring. Yeah. Imagine spending $10,000 plus and then finding out you don't like streaming. Now that would be fucked up. My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. You know what else is a really great resource for people is Vroid. Vroid is a really great place to start for VTubing stuff. There are a lot of people who do unique stuff for Vroid. That's really good too. $40 for VBridger and VTube Studio. Exactly. Hi, H-Doom guy. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. My heart's a stereo. Dusty92, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. My heart's a stereo. Beats for you, so listen close. Graham Sloth, thank you for the resub. Welcome back for 3 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Welcome back. Being 3D first would be based. It is cool. There are a lot of really cool things you can do with a 3D model that you can't do with a live 2D model. I think that people prefer the aesthetic of live 2D generally, at least like that's what I've heard other VTubers say. But there are a lot of really great things that you can do with 3D models. And honestly, when you're getting up to like the higher end of things in terms of like, you know, what you're doing with a 3D or live 2D model, people are starting to do really cool and interesting things with 3D models as well. Like Doobie. Doobie has like a whole AR mixed reality streaming setup, which is really, really cool. Like they have like real monkey bars and poles and stuff in their room that match up with their 3D environment for their stream, which is really, really cool. I know, the setup was crazy. It's crazy, it's so cute. I know, I pogged. Yeah, and Jets too. Gene Famous Jets also has a lot of really cool augmented reality, mixed reality stuff. And I know May is also really interested in doing like AR mixed reality stuff as well. And I'm really excited to see what she's gonna do with her debut. I'm very happy for her. Don't know what I'm missing. There are so many things that you can do for free to make your model and your stream look so nice with just a little bit of creativity, you know? I know, better than studio stuff. Almost like companies need to do a little bit of catching up because consumers are starting to catch up with what was once exclusively technology available to corporations is now getting into the hand of consumers, and you can't just write off of other people not being able to use the technology you have. We shall see. Oh, the CRT streams are so cute. It's not about pure technology, it's about vision and execution. Yeah, exactly. You can't just rest on the laurels of, you know, back in like 2020, it was like, oh, this person's like a VTuber, and that was novel. But now, people who are doing really unique and interesting things are starting to pull ahead, which is really nice. That's why Uwo has been doing so well recently, I think. Because people are finally starting to realize, oh shit, this person is doing really unique and interesting content. You gotta smash your dick with a hammer in VR. The market isn't even saturated. That's the crazy thing. It's more saturated than it was back in like 2020. Don't get me wrong, but compared to the internet at large, we're still in the Wild West, baby. We're still in the wild, wild west. You're gonna go eat and learn. I hope you have a lovely food time. You should buy Factor. Thank you so much for the sponsor, etc., etc. Saturated in places, but still a lot of unfilled niches. Yeah, and I mean, it's niches within a niche, right? A niche within a niche. Have you ever eaten it? I'm going to. One day. And I love them because they're paying me. I think that companies that pay good money to the content creators that I love directly are pretty cool. Smile. Yeah, Folded, you gotta put CBD in the potion and then you'll really start inclining. My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. I'm at a payphone trying to go home. All of my change I spent on you. Did Mari get one? Mari, I think, was sponsored by a different meal delivery service whose name shall not be mentioned by me on this stream. Because we're selling out to Daddy Factor today. All right? If other meal services would like to give me a good rate, then perhaps one day I might sell out to them as well. We don't talk about them here. Their names will not enter my mouth. I got it in my veins. I'm getting it tattooed on my forehead. Hashtag Daddy Factor. They're literally owned by the same company. Oh, they're the same company? Never mind then. Yeah, I think Mari got a HelloFresh sponsorship then. They're the same company. All right, we're good then. Hashtag. Mari was HelloFresh. We had a lot of HelloFresh in the fridge. Would I sell it to Raytheon? It depends. Could I be the official Raytheon VTuber? Would they give me like a flat salary? Could I be like an anthropomorphized missile? And do GeoGuessr streams finding... No, I can't make that joke on a sponsored stream. You can extrapolate from incomplete data on that one. Is Raytheon the one in Idaho? I actually don't know. But I sell it to Game Freak. Game Freak would not sponsor anyone ever. Nintendo and Game Freak know they would never need to pay anyone to play their games ever because people will just play them. And until that changes, they will never pay anyone to play their games ever. If anything, you'd be lucky that Nintendo and Game Freak don't take your fucking streams down for playing their games. The missile extrapolates its location based on where it's not. I'm a Nintoddler, man. Well, actually, I'm not. I will buy a lot of Pokemon merch. But, honestly, I don't know if I can do it with the games anymore, man. They're so bad. They're so not fun. I beat Scarlet and Violet one time. Did not touch it for a second. Did not play any of the DLC. It's so ass. It's so ass. Even Mari didn't play any of the DLC, man. You know they're cooked. And Jolton, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. I really appreciate it. They look so bad. If they just put a little bit more time and effort into the games that they were making, they could be so good. But they don't, because they have to release a game a year. And they're always, this quality always suffers, and they look bad. And they're just vehicles to release new Pokemon designs so that they can sell more merch. No polish, no love. It's so sad. This pork does look good, man. I would fuck with this. Oh shit, I should make some beef croquettes. You know what I made the other day? I made crab croquettes with crab and cream cheese. And it was kind of like a crab rangoon surrounded by fluffy potato and deep fried. And yes, it was delicious. With some sweet Thai chili sauce and mayo for dipping. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Let's make $1 million game. Just take like 2 years to develop a game instead of 1 and actually polish it. They never will, because as long as people keep buying their games, they have no reason to spend more time and money developing them, because they're going to sell the same regardless of the quality. They don't do anything about it. 8th call this week and the police just told the streamers to put a stake on the black eye. That's so real. Nintendo, how could you do this? Dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil? Make everything a stew by putting the ingredients with water in a pot. You know, if you really think about it, a really hot bath is kind of like a stew. But the main ingredient is you. Brand loyalty is a mistake, yeah. Brand loyalty stemmed from an era where an era and a culture where companies were obligated to do the right thing because it was the right thing to do. And that is no longer the case. Generally. Unfortunately. Nintendo wanted to release quality games because, you know, that was what they wanted to do. And they still do release a lot of really good games, but unfortunately, Pokemon is not among the high quality games that they're releasing. Pokemon games is that the studio that makes the good ones is locked into making Pokemon Cafe Remix. That's so sad. They should make a Pokemon Among Us, like... They should make a Pokemon... They should make Pokemon Dash 2. Where you have to scrape the slots to make your Pokemon run faster. Man, Pokemon used to be so interesting, and they would do weird things too, like especially back in the DS era. Where there were like special things that you could unlock by having certain games in your Game Boy cartridge slot. Do you remember that? In the DS games, there was a Pal Park you could go to, and you could catch your Pokemon from the Game Boy games by putting them in the Game Boy cartridge slot. That was cool. That was a really cool feature. Having the Braille side quest in Ruby and Emerald. Pokemon Rangers was so good. Pokemon Rangers Shadow of Almia is like one of my favorite Pokemon games. No cap. Like Pokemon Ranger 1 is cute, but Shadows of Almia is really, really good. I fucking love Pokemon Ranger. I even liked the third one, the island one, where you had the ukulele Pichu. Working on a cafe remix, a game people forgot about 2 weeks after it existed. That's so sad. I think every game should force children to read a guide at some point to make them learn humility. Hi, Congo. Exactly. These children need to learn. They need to learn that not everything is about instant gratification. Kaitsu VX, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. I scratched the shit out of my DS playing Pokemon Rangers. I'm at a payphone trying to go home. All of the change I spent on you. If happily ever afters did exist, then I would still be holding you like this. And all those fairy tales are full of, you know. Yeah, the missions and guardian signs are hard. Pokemon Ranger is hard. What am I doing for Halloween? Oh, who can say? Who knows what I might be doing for Halloween? I would still be holding you like this. What's your favorite era of my life pre-VTuber? Man, probably being a kid. The least amount of responsibilities. You know? Commune with blood. It's a bad water quality. Pokemon games will never be good unless they restore the national dex, add more Ultra Beasts, give bug type decent matchups, and a pseudo legendary. That's so true. I wish that they didn't push the national dex, because Pokemon Black and White was such a breath of fresh air, with every Pokemon being a new Pokemon. It was so exciting. You know? Yeah, it was exciting running. You're like, oh, what's the new creature that I'm gonna find? It was a breath of fresh air. And now you don't realize what you got till it's gone. And now it's just Pikachu for the 5 millionth time. Gen 1ers had to complain about Gen 5. Yeah, and now Gen 1ers are spending $300 on a single booster pack of base edition Pokemon cards for a Charizard. You know what? Fuck Charizard. I think Charizard sucks. If Charizard is your favorite Pokemon, that's like playing Mario in Mario Party. You're wrong. I think Charizard sucks. He's not even the best starter in Gen 1, let alone the best starter in general. If it was Fat Pikachu, I would want him to be the mascot of everything. They're too another 10, another 5 million alternate forms to Charizard. Another 5 million alternate art Pokemon card holo edition secret rares of shiny Charizard, why don't ya? And each one is going to be worth $900 because that's all that Gen 1ers want is the shiny Charizard secret rare holo foil card. Oh, this set is worth a lot of money because it's got a fucking Charizard in it. I don't give a fuck about Charizard. I don't give a shit about Charizard. Am I talking about Magic? I'm talking about Pokemon TCG, brother. Give me a good Pokemon. Like Scizor. Or Skarmory, huh? When's Skarmory getting a spin-off game? Motherfucker. When's Pyukumuku getting a spin-off game? Pokemon Pocket? Ooh, what's that? Pokemon tier list? Have I done a Smasher Pass? I remember Mari did a Pokemon Smasher Pass because someone gave her like $200. Yeah, when's Quillfish getting a new alternate? I really liked, this is definitely gonna be a unpopular opinion. I really like Medicham. I think that Medicham is a really cool Pokemon. Especially Mega Medicham. The new TCG app. Oh, that's good, because the old TCG app sucked balls. Yeah, the new giant Quillfish alternate edition. Where's Scoopy Banoopy? Kinda bug and kinda stack. Try to catch 'em in your trap. Feed somebody and you see we are whatever we eat. Find them hiding in the sand, tearing up a ketchup patch. Come to Stacktooth Island and discover it's bug snacks. Wires. Hi, Rezul. Rezul, if I get to master before you do again, is it going to be over? Are you going to be able to cope with that? The Half-Life 1 sound effects. Not Josie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm getting on your tail, Rezul. I'm only one win away from Expert 3. And then it's gonna be over for you. My hand efficiency has been so crazy. Rezul, if I get master before you, you have to give me your stream key. Then I get to become you. You're 4 wins away from D ranking. Are you gonna pull a Congo and stop queuing? If I get to master? Yeah, I don't want to play in the fucking Jade Room. Those motherfuckers are out for blood. Random crystals and soap. I would be happy about the soap. Crystals, I wouldn't really know what to do with. Ideal Christmas present for me. Anything related to Mahjong, Final Fantasy, or Sanrio. Perhaps a gift card to Costco. That would be a good present. Money is also good. Ideal Christmas present? A Factor subscription. 3 jars of homemade Pickle Rick pickles. There is a Pickle Rick recipe in the Rick and Morty cookbook. I do want to buy box sets of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards, even though I think that they are not going to be very popular among Magic players because Magic players hate anime. And Final Fantasy is some of the most anime JRPG bullshit out there, but I still want the cards. There's a everything cookbook these days, man. What's up with Magic doing so many crossovers? They want to become the Fortnite of card games, and Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro have sold out. And they have gone forward stating that they are going to be using AI to make art and write things for their future Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering content going forward. Which is, dog shit. They want to be Western Vice Schwartz, dude. My Battle Bus artifact token deck. I tap Hatsune Miku to drive the battle bus. I activate SpongeBob SquarePants passive effect. And I create 3 Krabby Patty tokens. I tap and feed one of the Krabby Patty tokens to the 13th Doctor from Doctor Who. I attack with Liberty Prime and end my turn. Krabby Patty deck, dude, they are gonna be SpongeBob cards. I summon Sephiroth, the one-winged angel, and end my turn. I place Sephiroth on the stack. Goku instant transmissions to attack your life points directly. Kinda bug and kinda snack. Try to catch them in your trap. Feed somebody and you see we are whatever we eat. Yeah, it's like Exodia. The one-winged angel. Yeah, my Aragorn deck with Fluttershy. With Fluttershy and Twilight Sparkle. And SpongeBob SquarePants and Hatsune Miku and the 13th Doctor from Doctor Who and Liberty Prime from Fallout. And Zangief from Street Fighter. And Frodo from Lord of the Rings. And Bilbo Baggins. And Sephiroth. And Squidward. He gets big. The Squidward inflation deck archetype is a top 10. It won first place at a standard tournament. I tap Scoopy Panoopy and summon 13 ice cream tokens. You'll get away with it? I don't know. There are like so many people that literally have like their homes and retirement funds in Magic the Gathering cards. You know? Your new adopted parents, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for 12 months, a whole year. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub. I summoned Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. I'm the Crypt Keeper. I'm the Joker. I tap Hannibal Buress to add 6 white mana to play Eric Andre. That would be awesome. Eric Andre in Magic the Gathering. Hannibal Buress isn't on the Eric Andre show anymore. You had to go clean shaven. You dressed up as a goblin. Is it something that you fleshies are doing? Because I saw that Kraken was also dressed up as like a green man today. He was dressed up as Green Man Gaming for Halloween. Very cool. Post Malone implies the existence of a pre-Malone. He just wanted to be a goblin. Goblin what, you may ask? Live action Disney remake Magic the Gathering expansion. It's so bad. Is there lively? I saw an Alpha Black Lotus listed for $120,000. I'd like to know who's paying 6 figures for cardboard crack. Collectors and enthusiasts, speculators as well. I mean, Charizards, Pokemon TCG Charizards from base edition. Or a booster box of Pokemon base edition cards is something like $25,000 now. It's crazy. Post-COVID, the Pokemon TCG resale market went crazy. He's doing country music. Good for him. Previous prices. Premium prices. Eric's premium prices. Wow. Good job. Kinda bug and kinda snack. Try to catch them in your trap. Feed somebody and you'll see we are whatever we eat. Dude, I love making mixed rice dishes like this. They're so simple and easy. Yuko was doing country music. Yuko, what's your favorite country song? $25,000 is actually down. Well, let's see what they are now. Pokemon sealed base set booster box. No, not the new shit. $19.99 German base set first edition, $25,000. There is no way. $19.99 Pokemon base set sealed booster box, 36 packs, 1 country code. $148,000. There is no way. And $720 shipping. There is no way. What is the actual like sold price for the base set of the trading cards? Yeah, how many are still in circulation even? That's bullshit? Yes. It was either Logan or Jake Paul that really popularized it too. They were one of the ones who started buying up the old Pokemon TCG sets and opening them for content. That was pretty big, circa like 2020, 2021. I think was when that was happening. It's all kind of starting to blend together in my mind. I can't differentiate days from weeks from years anymore. I'm sure that's not anything to be concerned about. You know? Time flies, and fruit flies like bananas. Beepity beepity beep beep beep. It's the part of getting old, man. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. It's almost 2025, chat. This entire year has gone by so fucking quickly. But it's been pretty good. It's been a good year for me. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with where my life is right now. It's gonna be 2025 in just a few months. In just a few days, it'll be November, and then it'll only be 1 month until it's 2025. Can you believe it? I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. I'm in the thick of it. I feels like life has been going very fast post-COVID. 2025 is not gonna be my year either. What year is gonna be your year, Folded? What year are you banking on being your year? Hi, Uo. How was your stream today? The year I die. Don't say that. It'll be 35 on January 6th. Where were you on January 6th, 2021? It kicks ass. It looks fun. It looks fun to use. It looks really fun to use and play with. Do you like press the button and it casts and then you can reel it in with the thingy? With the thingy, and you could do like 1 million inputs per second? I'm jealous. I was at work. Very cool. Yeah, let it be a surprise. What's this controller? Uwo built a fishing rod controller to play web fishing with. And you can reel the spool like a real fishing rod, and it puts like 1,000,000 inputs per second in. Not like, well, you know, it's a bit of hyperbole, but it's a lot. It is cool. So you can just fucking catch fish instantly. Yeah, it is like Nintendo Label at work. I want to go fishing. Me too. Mint, let's go on, for my birthday, let's go on a fishing trip. And we'll go out in the woods and drink PBR and smoke and chew tobacco and go out fishing on a boat. That sounds awesome. They're eating boiled peanuts. You want to wear a trucker hat? Hell yeah, Kona, brother. They should let you rent out a semi-truck to drive for leisure. I would pay a semi-truck driver to drive me around and let me wear a big trucker hat and honk the big truck horn. I think that would be awesome. Karl Marx said that consumerism is a fetish. I want to sleep in a sleeper cab on a semi-truck so bad. It sounds like a fun, whimsical journey for you. I'm sure it's a living hell for very many truckers, though. Mission is comfy. This house is barely dirty. Do you think that all these, like, TikTok cleaning influencers pre-clean their houses before they make their videos? So that people don't judge them too harshly? You know? They gotta, because people will be actually fucking mean to you on TikTok if it's even slightly realistically dirty. Your literature teacher was going off because one of my friends said something about consumerism. Oh no! What do you, a literature professor having very strong opinions about consumerism? That's crazy. Wow. People who read lots of books getting lots of ideas about things. That's crazy. Hiki Neat rooms. I haven't seen Hiki Neat ones, but I have seen there are people on Clean Talk who like clean out hoarders' houses and stuff. And people are mean to them in the comments. These people are literally cleaning out hoarders' houses for free of like people who like are either like disabled and can't clean their house or so old they can't clean their house, and there are people being mean to them in the comments like, oh, this house is so gross. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, you were 85 years old and couldn't walk or do anything yourself, your house would probably get pretty gross too. It's so mean. Why can't people act with kindness and love and empathy? Don't use fabric softener. It makes your clothes more likely to catch on fire. Yeah, I like that lady. She's doing a nice thing for people. If I was 85 years old and couldn't walk or do anything, I'd simply get into my very large automobile. I'd simply be behind the wheel of a large automobile. And I would say, this is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Oh shit. No, why are you putting the best flavor on the bottom? Okay, actually blue raspberry is really good too. If I sorted them by color, I would simply eat the red ones and the blue raspberry ones and leave the other ones. They should make patches of Sour Patch Kids that are only the blue raspberry and the red ones. Because those are the only ones worth eating. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. The Altoid Sours are back, aren't they? Why isn't she sorting the M&Ms? Is it because they're all the same on the inside? Just like people. all right? Don't judge people by what they look like. This is candy? Yeah, because TikToks are made for children. And kids want to fantasize and be like, wow, I wish I had that much candy in my house. I wish I could eat as much candy as I want whenever I want because I'm a child and I don't know that if I do that, it'll give me a tummy ache. Why this bitch putting sprinkles in a tackle box? Am I supposed to just eat sprinkles? What are you doing? Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, is it like a hot cocoa thing? Chewy candy, just the raspberry? Oh my God in heaven. Oh, they do it. $40? $40 for 20 pounds of candy. Yeah, the label retro sours. They did. They brought them back. I told ya. No, the sand. What are you doing? Why are you putting sprinkles in a secondary tiny plastic container? Who needs that many sprinkles? What are you using the Why are you doing that? Normally I like these. What are they doing? What is the point of— You don't need a scoop for a chocolate orange segment! That doesn't even look better than the packaging. That looks worse than just putting it in the packaging. What are you doing? Breaking up the orange. I know! Ah, you know, when you need your quick access sprinkles. Me, I'm always going through an entire container of sprinkles in a week in my house. This woman's husband probably makes like $800,000 a year minimum, I bet. Either that or she's like the nanny for an incredibly rich family. She subsists on fairy bread. She subsists on fairy bread and ice cubes with rosemary in them. This woman does not have a husband. Can you tell because of the aesthetic ice that she makes? She lives on a Mormon commune. I'd believe it. With that much sugar in her kitchen and quick access to that many sprinkles, I would totally believe that she was a Mormon. For sure. Ah, the ice dildos. Nice. You think the ice gets crusty? Dude, I think chewing on an ice ball would fix me. Who needs that much ice? A commune of Mormons. They're all drinking beverages. They need that ice to go with their soda. In Mormon communities, they drink a lot of soda. They're not allowed to drink coffee. Ah! So they're putting it in their soda. Oh, I bet that smells so good. What is she doing? I think it might just be ASMR. I think that one might actually have just been ASMR. Bug juice! It's random. This one is like cleaning, restocking, ASMR. It's all of it. Cleaning, restocking, squishing soap out of a sponge. ASMR. Watashi no bitrate. I know the bitrate is bad. The bitrate will decrease until morale improves. Soda can have caffeine. But they make sodas without caffeine in it for the Mormons, don't they? The Korean woman Costco haul. Can you send me that? I want to see that. It will decrease until frame drop improves. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch. It's gotta be a problem on Twitch's end. It's so annoying. Hopefully it fixes itself soon. If not, I might have to call my ISP and see if they can do anything about it. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. Bulk Costco food storage. Ooh. 48 donuts. Vacuum sealed. Big cheese. Does she live on a commune too? Does she also live on a commune? Oh yeah, give me the subtitles, baby. Oh yeah. Now this is epic. Okay, now this is epic. You know she's serious when she crops it in a 21:9 aspect ratio. She has to store the food or it'll go bad. She wraps her cucumber in paper. I'm in the thick of it. Why is she cutting the fat off the pork belly? That's the best part for rendering into lard. I don't think she throws it away. Maybe she has a family. Maybe she cooks for friends. Ah, she's going camping. Is this like bespoke copyright-free music that she's using? Oh look, she freezes it. Her job is taking care of her family and recording it. Aw. That's nice. She's got a lot of subscribers too. She probably makes good money. That's nice. I don't know how to pass more time in Disco Elysium. Sit on a bench. You can sit on a bench and pass as much time as you want. Time only passes when you're talking to people or sitting on a bench. Oh, will Kim get mad at you? Mods. Kim won't let you sit or sleep outside. It's not bacon, it's pork belly. Oh wait, no, this is bacon. Following since July. Maybe they were making a joke. Maybe they were making a joke and I'm just confused. If they appeal the ban, we'll let them back in. She's like, shit, that tastes bad. I think that was a joke. Sorry. It was a joke, but being banned was pretty funny. Mods. Mods, this guy's trying to steal your IP address. Her kids don't like the fat. Oh my god, she gives us a reason for everything. That's beautiful. I really wanted the free iPhone. Yeah, you can get unbanned. You get unbanned when somebody wins the iPhone. For a second you thought I could read Korean? I'm like Northern Lion. I can read it, but I can't understand it. Isn't the Korean alphabet designed specifically to be as easy to read to learn as possible? yay, Xiaohang Shu. Yeah, you can learn it really quickly. You can learn it in like a week or less. Do, 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 do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is how the story goes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's freezing pesto cubes. And making pesto ice cubes for soup drinking later. Perfect for a hot summer day. Pesto cube and a Bloody Mary would probably go crazy. Pesto cube and my Coca-Cola. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot. It's a Costco amount. It's a lot. Pesto cube with my Sprite cranberry. Merry Christmas, everybody. You can tell it's Christmas time because they got the Sprite cranberry in the store. I've been sponsored. I've been sponsored by Fuge. I've been sponsored by Factor. You should go. You should go to Factor's website using my code. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? You should eat food. Look at all these donuts. Consume product. I get excited. I did actually. Thank you. That's actually so based of you, Hunter. I would give you VIP if you weren't mod already. Yeah, frozen donuts maybe is a little much. I love paying for promos! Give him VIP and take away his mod status. Now you're really cooking. Use code consume product. Subscribe to Shindigs on Twitch and YouTube. Subscribe to Shindigs on Twitch and YouTube. I like these videos because they're more confusing. Because you'll be zoning out and then you'll be like, what are they doing? Yeah, Factor is pre-made stuff. You can just throw it in a boiling pot of water or microwave it. I've heard they're actually pretty good too. I know that Sir Yacht likes them and he eats food and gets bad diarrhea all the time, so I think he's definitely an authority on that. You haven't tried it? I ordered some today! That's what they required me to do, but I didn't show my delivery information because I got scared. You could vouch they're good. That's awesome. Big Papa Pickle. I will report back. I will report back to you guys. Because the sponsor's going to be going for a while. The code will be there for a while. I will report back to you guys. Be funny if they required you to buy one but didn't cover it. They usually reimburse you for these things. Skin on or skin off for the potatoes. I like skin on. I like the taste of potato skins. If you're making baked potatoes and you're not rubbing the outside of your potato with salt and oil, you're doing it wrong, man. Usually. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is how the story goes. Sometimes I pull on it so hard, I rip the skin off my potato. Someone serves you a skinned baked potato. Someone serves you a naked baked potato. That'd be so fucking fucked up. I don't know, man. I buy a pack of pens and then I lose all of them except for one pen, and that one pen lasts me forever. I don't understand how she manages to keep more than one pen in a drawer at a given time. Just buy one pen. Do they sell pens in packs of one? I could probably buy one expensive pen. I have one pencil and one pen. That's so real. She might. Some people, some women are really into, like, not charcuterie, but, like, what's that shit where you, like, write notes and stuff? Calligraphy? Penmanship? Stationery, yeah, journaling, yeah. All that stuff. Calligraphy. Stationerying, scrapbooking, all of the above. Paper clipping. Have you guys heard of the paper clip challenge? It's when you clip paper. Ah! It's the foam ASMR again. It's the green Shrek foam ASMR. This person probably is just wasting cleaning products, honestly. What is this, green water? I do like listening to the sponge sounds, I'm not gonna lie. More confusing Christmas restocks. Okay, these ones kind of make sense. Oh, is how the story goes. Whoa, Peggy! I love Christmas! I love Christmas consumerism. Karl Marx said consumerism is a fetish. You could clean a whole house with all that comment. I know, they're probably just putting it down the drain to make their ASMR videos. Sour cream and onion tube. Sour cream and onion tube. Chat room, I gotta go. Chat room, I gotta go to bed. I told you that it would be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. So I must regretfully end the stream now. Overtime. This is basically finished content, that's fine. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. But we'll be back soon. We'll probably be back for a Halloween stream on Thursday, okay? I'll send you guys over to Let's Raid. Let's Raid. We just raided Ecto, but I do love her very much. Let's raid. Let's raid. Happy Halloweener fell off. Let's raid. Tob, it's been a while since we've raided her, so let's go show some love to Tob. Okay, everyone go be nice to Tolbert, okay? We just raided Ecto, so we're gonna raid Tob today. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody, okay? I will be back probably on Thursday. I usually take Wednesdays off. Tomorrow will be no exception. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys had a good time. Sorry for a little bit of a shorter stream, but we have been streaming a lot lately, which is good. And I've been having a good time and I'm pretty sleepy, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Goodbye! Matane.